The Wolfguard Summit. Look at it. We need to go into it. And we've got a bunch of stuff for Wolfguard. I believe not only... Oh, yeah, we got Platinum. We got the pink neons. Hey, ain't that sick? Even though we already had those. But Polar Rush, the rarest vanity in the game, is now no longer the rarest vanity in the game. We've got this summit next week, which is the final summit of this update. And then episode 2 comes out, another season episode of Dominion. And we're going to be going into this. We get the Wolfguard Nitro there. There's an Underglow, I think, in the store. There's a topper. I'm curious. Is there a smoke? Does this come with a smoke? No, it doesn't. It does come with an Underglow. And dark blue. I mean, honestly, I think I'm just going to buy the Underglow. and I'm only buying the Underglow for the thumbnail, really. Woo, it's on the Aventador. Yeah, yay. Okay, back to the summit. Let's actually get this done now. I screw the parts. Let's go do this. An escape. Oh, did I just see an agency event? Did I actually just see an agency event in this summit? What are they thinking? Oh, it's this escape. Okay. If you don't know, this escape is one of the longest escapes in the game. You can... I'm gonna play it in drag. I'm gonna play it in drag. And you know what? Maybe it's gonna be fine. See? We're fine. This is gonna go brilliantly. I love Storm Drain. I don't know if it's the longest escape in the game. I think it might be, but I don't know. Let's get ready. Okay. And here we go. Okay, nice. Nice. Brilliant. Good work, Sid. Okay, good. Now, the way this is one of the longest escapes in the game is because you go here and then you get onto that highway somehow. If you don't want to do it in a drag car, which honestly I'd probably recommend against it, do it in an Alpha GP car. Mainly do it in the KTM Expo. If you do it in the KTM Expo, you'll be fine. But if you got, or really, if you play on wheel, do it in a drag car. But I don't want to set up the wheel, so I'm just gonna try and get it done with controller in drag, which is like the opposite of what you want to do. Oh my god, turn! I'm holding right. I was holding right. How does that make any sense? Please, game, please. Okay, and that's the one. Yup, let's get to the right side of the road. There we go. Okay, handbrake turning in drag isn't the best. I need to get somewhere where I can use up my nitro. Okay, that road right there looks promising. As long as there isn't too much traffic, which of course there is going to be. Here we go. Don't give me traffic, don't give me traffic. No traffic, no traffic. Perfect. Okay, that was actually brilliant. And we're off, I guess. I know, if you actually play this with wheel and drag, you can go so far. I don't remember where it quite is, where you get to, but I remember seeing a video. I don't know if it is still, but I think there is a video. There used to be at least, like, the longest escape in the game, and it was this. I may do a video on that. If it isn't this, or maybe even if it is this. Okay. Oh, that loses you a lot of speed. That's why you want to be on wheel, because wheel... I know I'm praising wheel. Okay, you might not know why wheel is amazing, right? Because what wheel does is it makes it so your car turns further than it does on controller. 2, you can inverse, like, which way you're turning much, much quicker. Like, way quicker. And the Crew 2 is just overall better suited for wheel when it comes to the handling of cars, which makes it so you can actually turn in a drag car, which seems like cheating, but it's really just like an input method, which is always going to be controversial. It's like people getting annoyed that people play keyboard mouse on Fortnite back in the day. That used to be the biggest hot topic. Okay, we're hitting a tree here. Yup. How far back did it want to spawn me? You're kidding. I mean, we're doing pretty good. I don't even see the zone. So... Oh, no, there it is. I definitely see it now. This is that one race, but the other way around. It's a hypercar race. Gain. Gain. Please. Are we distancing? I think we're distancing. Oh, that turn is brutal. Oh, come on. Yeah, what am I even supposed to do there? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. You know what? This should get us quite a lot of points anyway. You can see what you would, like, basically do. You know, go there and then go... I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, that was never gonna work. Oh, well. 2, 3, 5... How much is that? Go on. Tell me. Go on. Yeah, I would say that's enough. Let's do the slalom. You know, let's do the slalom. Now, slaloms are, of course, the time to bust out the classic HX concept. Of course, you could use a normal one from Hobbies, but this is the Enforcer unit. Well, I was so confused there. I was getting backed up when I was accelerating. Here we go. Okay, is there anyone in the way? No, there isn't. Okay, yes. Nice. That is such a good start. I'm just going to go from launch. Here we go. We're behind the objective, but we can get this done. Sure. Okay. Good. Where's the next one? Oh, there it is. Okay, this guy ahead of me is hitting all of the things. Oh, that was simple. Okay, sweet. Sweet, I guess. Tell me there's going to be a lot of points too, because I got the parts on the boost. Use the exact parts that I'm using. Alright. Pretty simple. GG's, as they say. Now, time to smash some boys. Here's the boat. The boat best equipped to smash boys. Here we go. Come on. Let me launch. Lake Mid. Honestly, there is, like, perfect routes for boy smashing, but, like, who cares? It's boy smashing. Unironically, you can just get as many as you can. Unless you're going for, like, top 5. It really doesn't matter. Unless you... as long as you have a boosted score breaker set, you'll be fine. And just get as many as you can, obviously. Like... So, okay, I could get, like, one more. Go on. That was terrible aim. Oh, well. Well, 32,000, that's still probably a lot. Give it to me. Sweet. Okay, we're doing all right so far. So, oh, goddamn Rallycross. Is there more? Is that the only... Okay, good. That's the only one. Oh, goddamn agency events. Disgusting. Truly disgusting. Vile. Here we go. An agency event. Which one is this? Okay, there's always... strategies to agents. Oh, I know what the strategy for this one is. I don't know when you're supposed to leave, but what you're supposed to do for this one is just drift around this area. In fact, I remember this is the agency event that I used to, at one point, have the world record in. It was me and 3 other people in a crew. I think 2 or 3 of us stayed here with drift builds and would just drift. We just sat here, and I guess, well, we drifted. And someone else finished the race, basically. Or they went and, like, stood in front of the end, and then went and finished it. Honestly, I actually have no idea when you're supposed to go if you're actually playing this. So, who cares? It's the agency. I'm just gonna go. I mean, I don't really know what to say for an agency event. Just, like, I don't know. Jump. Drift is one thing. Always, when you're going around a turn, click square and nitro at the same time. Or I guess handbrake and nitro at the same time. Always keep clicking that. Let me hit the billboard. I got the points for it. Just, you know, square and nitro. Because that power slides. That's the power slide button in the crew too. Near miss too. Jeez. That does stuff like that. Which gives you a lot of points. Oh, also, turn off voices. You know, that would be a brilliant idea. Turn off voices. Or else you'll have to hear stuff like that over and over again. That's a bit of good advice. Oh, we're only at like 56% with a minute left. Okay, let's actually speed up here. Let's go off this cool jump. I thought it was a cool jump. And then let's carry on. Oh, this bit's cool. Unironically, if this was like a genuine action scene and it wasn't like behind the scenes filming, this would be pretty cool, but you know, it isn't because it's this, you know, filming. And here we go, 15 seconds left or so. I don't know how many points it was. I don't care. It's the agency. Just give me like more than 3 summit points and I'll be happy. Just do that for me. Will you? Thank you. Cheers. I'm happy with that one. Of all the cars, the GLC 4MATIC. Oh, wait, he's got the topper on. Oh! The topper's lifted a little bit. Okay, I was worried that the topper would be too flat. But seeing it on that GLC 4MATIC, that makes sense. And also, this livery right here, I made this livery. It was way... Oh, god damn it. It was way back in the day. It was back when Fortnite was relevant. I had a bit of fun making it, okay? But yeah, okay, that topper's better than I thought it would be. I don't hate it, I think. Let me get another look at it. He's right here. Yeah. It's fine, I guess. I mean, this is another Rainbow Six collab, so it seems like Rainbow Six and the Crew 2, they seem pretty hand in hand. Because, what's this amongst all the other collabs? We had this... Rabbids, Ghost Recon, we had the Extraction bundle, we've had Driver San Francisco stuff. God, Driver San Francisco. We need more Driver San Francisco stuff, if anything. But, you know what? It's a fine collab, I suppose. We get... The Nitro's cool. I like the Nitro, and the topper is better than I thought, simply because it's lifted a little bit. I thought it would just be flat on the car, which would have been terrible. It still is a bit goofy, and I don't know what car I'd even put it on, but, you know what? At least we got it. At least we got it, I guess. Honestly, the GLC is actually a really good car. I think the main reason I even have a livery on this car specifically is because back when I used to play PvP, like, a lot, like, casually, back, like, a couple of years ago now, 2 or 3 years ago, when it would be me and my mate Josh, we'd play PvP, this was one of the cars we started using because someone sweared on us with it, and then we were like, oh, this thing's usable? Sweet. Because the cars back then to use were like the Wasp Edition, the RS6, I think? The Audi RS6, maybe? I think that's the name of it. That thing was nutty. You know, the Hurricane was still meta back then. God, those days back then, they were the fun days. They really were the fun days. But not that bad, 134k points. I'll take that. You know what? I will take... Okay, more Rallycross. I think we already have the parts on anything we'd need for this. So let's go for it. Rallycross, not one of the worst specs in the game. It's all right. Honestly, what I do want to talk about. I only just found out yesterday what Wolfguard is, to be honest. It's, what? It's like a class? Or it's like one of the teams, an organization. It's like, I was gonna make a COD reference there, but I don't remember what the teams were called in COD either. Oh, damn. Here we go again.
Come on, you can do it.
Okay, let's actually get that one. Okay, good. I mean, I never really played Rainbow Six. I don't know. No, I did. That's a lie. I played it once. Just not my type of game. I don't know. I got sorted, and then I was waiting, and then you got to do call-outs, and it's fun. I can see how people would like it. It looks like an interesting game. I think if I didn't have so many other types of games to play, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I can't believe this, if I was forced to play it, right? Maybe I'd get a bit bored of it, but that's just me, right? It's whatever. I'd rather go and ogle at Black Cat and Spider-Man, so, you know, when I've got that to do, you know, Rainbow's kind of in the sidelines, really. Really. I mean, when I can play Splinter Cell Blacklist, I don't know why I'd need it. Didn't they put Sam Fisher in... No one will know. I always feel like Splinter Cell Blacklist is so unheard of as a game. Like, honestly, if I had a penny for every time one of my favorite games I've ever played was the last game of a franchise that was really different to the rest of the franchise, but, you know, that sold really well, but ended up getting cancelled after, I'd have 2 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, because I like Driver San Francisco, which isn't a crazy opinion. People love Driver San Francisco. It was different to the main driver. It sold very well, but they cancelled it. You know, it was actually, apparently what I heard is it wasn't like a higher-ups Ubisoft decision. It's actually a decision by the team, because they put a lot into that game, and at the time, it only sold okay, which wasn't what they wanted. They wanted, like, kaboom, right? And hey, most of them, as far as I'm aware, most of those devs work on other stuff, right? Like, I'm fairly certain a few of them probably worked on the Crew 2 at some point. Some of them probably went to Forza Need for Speed. Who knows? Who knows, right? I don't. But, and the other one is Splinter Cell Blacklist, which, right, so Splinter Cell, cue Splinter Cell talk, right? Okay, you may not know or care, but Splinter Cell, Conviction, was that the one that they made like a real action thing? Like there was no stealth, you kick down doors and stuff like that. Splinter Cell Blacklist, I think, was brilliant. It's the only Splinter Cell I've played, and I think people who are like Splinter Cell purists don't like it, but I goddamn love it. The stealth is handled so well. The fact you can choose. I love the gun combat going loud. I love the gun combat going ghost. I love the gun combat going panther. Like, it's so fun. Okay. You know, to go assault, and I've got gold on, I've got like the hardest difficulty done on like every mission, on every type of play style, which, talking about it right now, it's one of those games that just talking about it makes me want to replay it. I introduced the game to a mate of mine, and he got hooked to it too. It's so good. Ah, so good. Okay, like I was. Next race, the Grand Cherokee. Let's move our street parts over to it. There we go, the parts on the one fishy boy. If I had another nickel for every time the game made me use cars that I actually used to main as like mostly as a joke, but they were still usable back when the game first came out, or well, the first year that the game came out in, I would have 2 nickels, because this thing, the Cherokee, is also a car I used to use. As far as I remember, it used to be able to outpace the Hurricane back in the day. And here it is, the exact same way it looked back when I first got it. Obviously without the Vanities, because Vanities weren't in the game. Let's get into this one. And then motocross and touring car, and this isn't even that bad of a summit. This is pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty sick. Pretty sick. Here we go. Ah, the Wolfguard topper again, and more of them. And I'm so gonna win this one. So, oh, do we get the Wolfguard Nitro too? I guess we would have, right? I'd assume so. Okay, come on. I remember this car being good. You gotta help me here, Cherokee. I just talked about how I used to use you very often. It was in Strip South. This was my grinding Strip South car, and I loved it. You know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was a lot of fun. This race is pretty nice. I like this race, but yeah, there's not a lot more to say. I don't know. Carrying on. Not gonna lie, I'm just kind of enjoying this race. The Cherokee is a fun car to use. I'm enjoying it. I don't really know what else to say. The turns are going good. I'm nitroing it at mostly the right-ish times, I guess. And this thing is actually able to hold its own pretty well. All things considered, which is something I say way too often. This is going alright. I just decided not to brake there. I don't know why. I need to hurry up, by the way. I've got this and then a meeting and then, well, I have to film this, and then I have to edit, and then I've got a meeting while editing, and then I have to go to the gym. So, I'm not streaming today, though. Oh, by the way, yeah, I may still be doing videos because I've got some edit files left. You know, I've got some files that I can edit, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of stuff for like a week. So, bear that in mind. Nothing for like a week. Alright? Be prepared for that. Don't expect anything for like a week. But if you get something, then, you know, be like, oh my god, Sid uploaded when he's on his break. Whoa, that's crazy. You know what? I use the word break. It's a break from streaming, maybe. It's not a break from video making. I'm still going to be making videos every single day. In fact, more than videos I would make before. So, I don't know. I don't really know how to... I wouldn't classify it as a break, really. Really. I remember this race had a lot of shortcuts around this area. But, hey, they're finally patched. So, I guess that's a good thing. And genuinely, not even gonna lie, I actually kind of really enjoyed this race. It's nice to be in a car that's as OG to me as it is. and doing it in Racing the Summit. Why not? You know what? Rainbow Six Siege collab. Who'da thunk it? Now, obviously, it's motocross. What are you gonna do? Pay to win, whatever. The Nighthawk is what I'm gonna be using. Like, let's be honest, it just makes sense to use the Nighthawk. Let me see what parts I was using again, by the way. I know what parts I'm using, but I'm trying to show you what parts I'm using. Those are the parts I'm using, because those are the best parts to go with. So, actually, let's just hop in those parts, and let's get in this race. We get 45k bucks from this race too. That's so hype. We could buy like one customization part on a hypercar with that. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Sweet. What race actually? Oh, this is the race I was second in what's it called? In Monster Truck. I don't think I can make the race the same way I did in Monster Truck, but hey, I can sure try. No, I can't. That was terrible. That was stinky. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try this one more time. Let's just avoid the ramp altogether and just go around the turn. Ain't that brilliant? That just helped so much. And then we can do this, obviously. You're kidding. Okay, whatever. Respawn's a respawn. I mean, I guess I could go off this jump, but oh, that was terrible. I should have just gone off the jump the straight way. I should have just gone off the jump straight. My thinking was I was still in a monster truck. In the monster truck, you can't make that whole thing in one. You have to go to the side, so you're not taking more jumps, because jumps slow you down, but that was terrible. Like I say, you can just make this thing all in one, and that makes a lot more sense. I should have been tapping nitro there. I'm using ventilated, which means if I tap nitro, I both regain nitro as well as use nitro at the same time, and it's the better tank of the nitro, because obviously a little thing that I think people assume, but some people assume isn't the case, nitro is more powerful at the top of the tank. That is a fact. Oh, sure. Okay, that was kind of bad, but whatever. There we go. Okay, let's try and... There we go. That is good, though. That is very good. Okay, that isn't, though. And lap 2, whatever. I'll just do this real quick. Oh, that was perfect, but I should have been nitroing sooner, respawning sooner. That was fun. Well, that was cool, I guess. Oh, but we used up way too much nitro there, damn. We had like none left. Okay, I might just let myself recharge nitro off these jumps. There you go. There you go. Oh, I'm supposed to go over that jump. Damn. I mean, that checkpoint. Oh, well. And there we go. God, that one dragged. That one dragged. Let me get to the last race. Now, I've just chucked on this one part because I'm actually missing a break for this set, because I built this set myself. I'm assuming some of the parts are goofy numbers. No, they aren't. Okay. Well, I did build this set myself ages ago. It's the RCAR we're using for the last event, which I do actually have as the Power Track 2, which, if you don't know, is from an old video I made called... I believe it was called... we made our own summit cars, in which we made our own summit cars. And it was a fun video, and one of those cars was in fact this thing, the Power Track 2. It's a fun car, and oh, it's this race. Okay, yeah, it's all right. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's like a street bike, but better, but in a street race. Yeah, it's all right, I guess. Honestly, very fun vehicle for this event, because the touring bikes are just in general really nice handling bikes. Like, if you want a better cruising bike for... I know the Crew 2 has a massive bike cruising audience. If you want something a little bit better, go for one of the horn's going off. Go for one of the touring bikes. They turn a lot better. They're a lot more zippier. But I don't blame you if you just go with the street bikes. But a lot of fun, these things. They really are. They handle really fun. And you know what? They get the SidWaj seal of approval. Okay. And there we are. GG's. That is the summit finished. What are we looking at? By the way, thank you to popular members. A lot of the popular members. Thank you to famous members. And an insane thank you to star member Pro Noob, and an insane thank you to icon members Dustin for the love of life, and Danny Gonzalez. Danny Gonzalez. God damn it. I knew I'd do that eventually. Eddie Gonzalez. Not the YouTuber Danny Gonzalez. We're 24th in the world. That's pretty sick. There we are. 24th in a bit.